Hello friends, hope you have a nice day and welcome back to my channel. Today our topic is what are the principles of international marketing? Are you wondering what are the principles of international marketing? So today we discuss about in details. Simply put, you market internationally when you apply marketing principles to meet and satisfy the various needs of people worldwide outside of the company home company. The main global of this principle is to conduct marketing processes in more than one geographical area. So another name for the international marketing is global marketing. So it means that the marketing mix, promotion, place, price, product is the global scenario and it is then customized according to the preference of the different kinds of people who live other countries. One of the most crucial decisions that a company has to make in its lifetime is going international. You may want to take your company on a large scale for a larger market share, so greater profits and for revenue also. You might not want to go global to protect your vast market share in the domestic market. So even major companies like Nike, Coca-Cola, Ford and other business made many mistakes while expanding and marketing that cost thousands of dollars internationally. So here are some tips for you. If you want to avoid that, you can follow the principles. So what are the principles of international marketing? So the people, first of all, pretty much everything you are doing is so that the people like it. You have to sell your product service to customer. That is, the people marketing is literally getting people to like or need your product. Your target customer base and product marketing must go hand to hand. And at the first stage of the marketing processes, it is crucial to understand why you are marketing to. If you don't, you will end up putting up a lot of money trying to sell the wrong product to the wrong customer. So one such example, Best Buy, it has not seen explosive success internationally, especially in Europe, despite being such a massive success in the United States. So even though their products are in demand overseas, their distribution could have been better. Therefore, it could not be successful in convincing customers to buy in Europe. In Europe, most shops are smaller and quainter. Best Buy, in the other hand, is popular for its huge boxes and large buildings. So when they came up with their American style brick and mortars shops, many Europeans did not welcome them. They might have done better if they had opened up smaller shops that accommodated than European taste. Now, product. It is also essential to see whether or not your product has demand in the market in another country. If you think that what are you are currently offering will not do well in the country you are eyeing, you might want to consider not selling in that country's market. The other option is to change what you are offering so that you can provide what the local market demands. Now, prices. Prices are probably what matters to customers the most. You have to choose a price strategy that is premium or economic. This will define your placement in the market and what kind of people come to your store. You might not be able to move around the price point too much if you already have competitors in the area. If another company offers the same service or product and your pricing will have to compete with them, it is very likely that your service is premium somewhere else. If you have a premium product, If your product is more affordable and friendly on the pocket, you might cost the same as your new market. Now it is pretty challenging to be both a premium and everyday product at the same time. So you can't be a premium product in Egypt and be a standard product in the United States. Very often it might even affect your brand and pull you down reputation wise. Now the next point is promotion. You must devise and formulate strategies that you know will do well in the environment you aim for, and you have to figure out what marketing tools will best suit your business in the new market. So it is not too different from formulating a strategy on your home turn. So regardless or whether or not you live in the same area, you will promote the product that you sell. It is essential to reach the track the behaviors and the trends of your target audience. Now if you uh, uh, some questions you could ask yourself are buy one get one free deals more effective in retail stores of certain markets? Do people in this new country use email as much? Are coupons going to be effective here? Is YouTube a better place to advertise, or are TV commercials likely to be more effective? Ask yourself these questions as you try to figure out what strategy will be best for you. Now, place. You must know the sales avenue your customers are using. Try to define where you will be carrying out advertising activities and marketing processes for your business. Along with these, you also have to be at the right place so the target customers have access to the product or services that you are offering to them. And you may also want to ask yourself if selling products online is valuable, since it has many advantages. So interestingly, people in Europe prefer to shop online. In the United States, where online shopping is a whole other realm in it and or itself, so it can develop on the country to country whether or not you should go online or stay in the brick and mortar setup. Now, did you know that about 52% of the all Montagnans would buy things in person compared to other countries in Europe? And on the other hand side of the spectrum are United States, France, Sweden ranking the highest average e-commerce revenue. Now, packaging. In addition to all things above, you also have to check and be sure of how much effort you want to put into presenting your product or service. How your product look better or matters so much more than you might think. Your packaging will have to vary a lot depending on which market you are trying to penetrate. So color is an important decision when you decide how to package a product across the world. Different colors would mean a lot of different things. So the next point is positioning. You need to know your position to determine which all messages will appeal most to your new audience. So, positioning yourself the exact way you want is one of the most critical aspects of entering a new market. So especially in a foreign country, if you fail to achieve the position you originally aspired for, and repositioning your product and brand differently can incur a huge cost. So this is the reason companies do their best to the position themselves right the first time around. Now, physical evidence. It may not seem like it, but you need to get the ambience and mood right to the attract customers, especially in the service industry. So, for the most part, service are primarily thought of as a intangible in term of marketing, meaning if a product can be changed for the specific needs for requirements or customers in a new market, it is essential for there to be plenty of focus on the physical space where your customer will come to get your services. So there are three keys areas for separate areas: physical environment, ambience, and spatial layouts. So physical environment is regarding the actual space the customer will be present when they receive service from you. They experience the space. Therefore, if your business is a restaurant, the physical environment is the ambience within the restaurant. So ambience can be a part of the physical environment. So it is all about setting the mood inside the space. Details like lighting, music, and colors could make a big difference with regards to the way customers perceive your establishments. So consider spatial layouts as a when they are set up in the United States. Now local teams. So you must understand the importance of your local team and that they are your best bet if you want to succeed in a country outside your home zone. And if you feel like you are not succeeding in a certain country, your local team will probably have the answer. You have to ensure that your global marketing strategy is formulated with input from your local team, and be sure that you are using them as a helpful resources. They are probably the people who have the best instinct about the new origin, so you new region, sorry. So you should give their opinions a lot of weight and not be afraid to leverage the relationship you have. Understanding. Do not forget that you are an outsider trying to make inroads into a new country. So you want to make sure that your influence on this new community is a positive one. If you want to do well here, you have to keep asking yourself, what does the audience want first of all, and what how I can make it happen. Understand the pain points, desires, needs, likes, and what they frown upon. So try to understand what is most important to them and what they care about. Your aim is to entire full or fill a gap in their life. If there is no such gap, you have to make one and be there to fill them. So if you have competitors, ask yourself what you can give the people that your competitors can't. You will indeed find success if you think about these questions and integrate them into your marketing strategy. So now we discuss a mixed global marketing product and promotions. The interactions between the product and promotions is significant for multinational companies, MNCs, because it allows a businesses to market minimal changes to its product or services and its marketing to strategy rather than completely overhauling the product and promotions for multiple markets. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Coca-Cola is an excellent illustrations of this idea in actions. For all markets, the beverage company uses two main formula, one that has sugar while the other has corn syrup. So Coca and container Coca bottles design and characteristics ribbons are used in some form of the product's packaging in every region. However, the bottles can feature the nation's original language and at the same size. On the other hand, cans that contains beverage on the market in that country. Now, mix for global marketing promotions. Before going global, a company must consider social, culture, political, economic, and other factors that will be changed or will change the company. Creating a global marketing strategy is a challenging endeavor. It is tough for corporations to deliver the same message to international markets in a single voice unless it has the same competitive position in all countries. Most multinational organizations must be open to some amount of flexible enough to respond to changing local market trends, tastes, and demands also, which is rarely the case. Now, language, when creating a global advertising plan, a marketer looking forward to the world stage must balance four corporative corporate objectives potentially opposing each other. Now, establishing a company that speaks in a single voice, establishing economics of scale in the creative process, enhancing local advertising effectiveness, boosting the company's speed of implementations. So, when it comes to executing worldwide promotional activities, global marketers have three options: exporting executions, developing local executions, and importing concepts. To successfully implement these approaches, marketers must ensure that their promotional campaigns consider how internal conditions shape consumer behavior and demographics, knowledge, attitudes, and beliefs also. The external influences, that is culture, authenticity, family, lifestyles in local markets. Now, marketers must ensure that their promotional campaigns take into account how internal conditions like knowledge, demographic beliefs, attitudes, and the external influence like, as I mentioned earlier, ethnicity, gender, lifestyle, and family shape consumer behavior in a local market so that they can successfully implement these approaches. Attentions should be paid the following areas. Now, language distinctions are critical in worldwide marketing. The earth is home to almost 3,000 languages, and marketers have had a lot of troubles devising advertisement campaigns and products labeling because of language variations. So, even colors, so varied civilizations have different meaning for different colors. So this is why you have to emphasize the significance of thoroughly evaluating packages and other aesthetic components and aimed at a worldwide audience. Now, values, a person's values are formed by their education, moral, and religious convictions, life experiences, and upbringing. Several Americans, for example, value material possessions, positions, money, and wealth far more than other peoples. They are a lot more prone to acquire status symbols as compared to people from different countries. So now, business etiquette. So business etiquette differs from one country to another. They are sometimes the complete polar positive. In France, for examples, wholesalers do not prefer promoting items. Now, a person's religious views might also greatly influence their buying behavior and things that they purchase in addition to their values. The Christmas holiday seasons in a crucial sales time in the United States and other countries with a large Christian majority. The Chinese New Year bringing out the shopping in China and India. Series of Hindus holidays such as Dashera, Durga Puja, and Diwali kick off a multi-month holiday seasons. So you should also consider other factors like a country's political and judicial environment, the status of the economy, technology, poverty, and socio-cultural understanding when formulating the global marketing mix. in a new country. And the company should monitor the dynamics of the target audience. It is important to transpond quickly so that your brand can adapt to the preference like and dislikes of your new country. How to adjust your global marketing promotional mix. Worldwide firms evaluate promotional concepts utilizing marketing research tools that produce findings that are similar across nations when they launch advertising, public relations campaigns, or sales initiatives for the global scenario, because they disclose which message or creative components contribute to a product's success in the market. These systems aid marketers in achieving companies of the skills in marketing communications. So, according to the marketing study, non-verbal variables including attention, flow, and movements that are started for branding and flow of emotions can give more tips of suggestions for what works in advertising and other marketing communications pieces across many nations and languages. In both local and international situations, the same guidelines for researching and understanding a target market apply, and marketers absolutely must do marketing research to have a more comprehensive and complete knowledge or of effective promotional strategies for a locations. Now, mix for global marketing strategy. Price. When considering a global marketing mix, product promotions and placements have to be decides with the pricing you are going for and determining what a corporations will receive in return for its products. It's referred to as pricing. Many aspects of price in international marketing are comparable to that aspects when considered for domestic marketing, and markets should keep the following aims in mind when they build pricing strategies: meeting the company's financial objectives and protecting earning, aligning with market realities and consumer pricing tendencies, assisting a product's specified positioning by ensuring that it is consistent with other aspects of the marketing mix, such as product promotions and locations. So, manufacturing cost, distributions, routes, marketplace, competitions, market circumstances, and products quality all play a role in pricing in the global marketing mix, as they do in domestic marketing too. So prices are likely to be higher if the distributions is restricted to a single channel partner. The high expenses of productions, shopping, intensive advertising, and promotional efforts necessitate high prices. So if production costs rise due to a rise in the price of raw materials, prices must also rise. So that's the end of the video, my friends. If you like my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot for watching.